In this video, you will learn how to schedule a recording using Safari Montage. There are a couple of ways that you can sign in. You can either type in your information on the login. It will be your same information that you use to log into your computer, or you can click sign in with Google. If it doesn't allow you to log in through typing your information in, try the sign in with Google option. Now, if you hit log in and you get a pink pop-up box saying that your media player is out of date, you will need to put in a ticket through Incident IQ and let Miss Laney know so that she can come in and update your media player. Once you get logged in, you will have your dashboard that looks like this. First thing to look at is to make sure that make sure that your room number is the room that you're going to be recording in. I'll make another video on how to change your room, but if you are co-teaching or wanting to do your recording in another teacher's classroom, you will have to ask them to add you to that camera, and I'll make another video to show that. So all I did was I just changed this back to my room to make it easier. Okay, so to schedule a recording, you'll want to use your NDVR, the button with the little calendar background with the dot, and your screen will look like this. These recordings up here are recordings that other teachers have made that's made them public. Don't worry, yours will not be public unless you choose it to be. So your video will not show up here once you record. Below that is all the recordings that you have. Now, if you've done recordings before and have on there like never expire, they will stay. As you can see, I still have one from 2016. So as long as you put never expire, they'll stay. If not, I think they only last for, I want to say 14 days, but don't hold me to that. And then when you scroll down a little bit more, these will be your reservations. If you have any that are any reservations, because at one point there was a time where you had to reserve a spot because there wasn't enough space on Montage, but I don't think we have that issue anymore. And then underneath that is your schedule, so all the ones that you scheduled. So to schedule a recording, on your NDVR page, you want to click on this button to the right that says schedule a recording. And then you will have options on this gray area, hit cameras, and then you'll have more options. So there's a lot of options to choose from. You have double panorama and quad. The quad will show all 4 sections of your classroom, and the double panorama will just show the front and the back, but in a larger view. I personally think the quad would show more, shows better and more parts of the room than the panorama, but it's completely your preference. So I'm going to choose quad, and it'll take me to my camera with the quad. Now, because I am logged in under Google Classroom, under Google Chrome and not under Safari or Internet Explorer, I don't get a live stream. So unless you're logged in under Internet Explorer or Firefox, you're not going to have a live stream, and that's okay. So once I get to my camera, I now want to schedule a recording. So here are my actions. Play would only be if you have a live stream. Schedule recording, reserve, or you can hit record, and it will automatically start recording. So you want to hit the blue for schedule recording, and then this is where you have your options to title it, make a description, the time, the duration, and then if you want it to repeat. So recording title, you can do this however you want to. So let's just say I'm recording intro to volume first period. Okay? Because that way I know exactly what that's a video of. I want to choose my date. Let's see, we start introduction on the 21st, 22nd. So I'll choose the 22nd, and then I'll choose the time. So I would want it to start at 8, give or take a few minutes after RNA. Let's say 8:55 a.m. After that, I would want to choose my duration. Now you have a maximum of 2 hours at a time. But for this, we're going to do, let's do 25 minutes because we don't want anything too long because we just want to observe. Repeat. I can have this repeat daily. If you do choose daily, it does include Saturday and Sunday. So it is weekly, and weekdays is just Monday through Friday if you want to do that. So once you choose that, you'll hit schedule recording. Now, the good thing about having scheduled recording is that once it's scheduled, you don't have to do anything else. It will automatically start recording at that time that you chose based on your computer time. So I know the computer times are different than the wall clock times, so make sure you choose it based on what your computer time will be. So as soon as it hits 8:55, my camera is going to automatically start recording, and it will automatically stop after that 25-minute mark. One thing to remember with recording, it will not pick up any audio unless your teardrop is on or your handheld microphone. Unless that's on, it will not pick up any audio, and it will only pick up the audio that is closest to it. So there's a lot of times, if you go back and look, you probably won't hear student responses unless they're speaking very loudly. It will mainly be your teaching and your responses. So that is the end for this video. I'll make another video on how to share it and another video on how to add teachers to your room. I hope this was helpful.